the Ricardo del California Show. My name is Ricardo, and today we are at the Emerald Store in Chula Vista. Today we're going to be talking to Magik Maggie, and she's going to tell us about bee conservation and also how we can make our world a better place and improve self. Let's go inside and let's talk to Maggie. Maggie, it's good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
And it's so great to be at your store. So tell us a little bit about Be Amazing.
So Be Amazing happened really organically one day. I was working in Solana Beach, just picking up rocks and seashells, and I went home and I threw them on the table and I just kind of stacked them up, not even paying attention to what I was doing. And next thing I know, I had these beautiful works of art. Fish the bees out of the swimming pool, dry them out, and put them on the totems.
Now, there is something going on in our world about bees, and we are making an homage for the bees on the bee totems. We are on the verge of extinction with bees, from what I understand.
We are. So the yellow-faced bee in Hawaii was actually the first one to go on the endangered species list. Since then, 16 more species of bees have been placed on the list. In fact, things are so dire that for a while now, years, Japan has actually had to use feathers to pollinate their plants, which many of us here in the United States are not even aware of.
I was not aware of that. One of my concerns is, and we had talked about this, is that right now there's about $170 billion that is going towards fruits and vegetables in our economy. That's how much is being produced. And without the bees, we can be in a major issue with a lack of food on the earth.
So bees produce approximately 30% of everything we eat. 70 out of 100 different staple crops are completely dependent upon the bees. Cherries are 90% dependent upon the bees. And even things that you wouldn't expect to be like a cow. How does a cow get pollinated? Well, it doesn't. Alfalfa, on the other hand, is dependent upon the bee population. So if the bees don't pollinate, there is no alfalfa, the cow doesn't eat, and you don't eat the cow.
And that is a major issue. And like we said, it was about 16 or 17 species are now on the endangered
About
species.
16, yes.
That's unbelievable. So, when we were talking, you wanted to do something that's going to help promote the concern here. And you started the Be Amazing program. Tell us a little bit about that.
So Be Amazing is really about starting a conversation about conservation, creating awareness. But many people don't know about neonicotinoids, which is a pesticide, and it's particularly harmful to the honeybee. I've stumbled upon a couple different swarms of bees in piles on the ground just fitzing out. It's horrible to watch, and it's lethal for them.
Yeah, and I think you were telling me that some bees were actually losing their wings. Is that because of the pesticide?
So the wings is actually the veromite, another thing that's plaguing the bee population at the moment, along with colony collapse disorder. There's this whole disorder that's sweeping through the bee population that we don't even understand. And that's where all of the healthy bees, the adults, leave the hive, leaving behind the immature baby bees and the queen to pretty much die.
Now, is that because of the pesticides?
That's not, actually. That's something completely separate. We have about 3 different major issues that are plaguing the bee population.
Okay, so pesticides.
Pesticides, especially when they're combined with fungicides, or even worse. And then we've got the veromites that go in, and those are the ones that infect the hive and pretty much cause the bees to lose their wings and their legs. And then, and then colony collapse. It's not a good day to be a bee, guys.
It is not a good day to be a bee.
It's not.
So the veromites, if I might ask, is that some sort of fungus?
No, it's a parasite.
Okay, so we have a couple of things that are globally with bees. One is pesticides, 2 is parasites, and then there's the actual abandoning of the hives.
There is the colony collapse disorder.
So colony collapse disorder is something that is real.
It is.
And because we talked about the veromites, they're losing wings and legs.
That's correct.
Unbelievable impact. If we don't have bees, we are not going to eat because we won't have the vegetables, we won't have the fruits. And the animals that are dependent upon the alfalfa and other things that do get pollinated, obviously, will not be able to have the right food source to provide us the nourishment if you're a carnivore.
Well, and there's so many other products that are also made by bees that we don't even think about. In fact, Einstein said 5 years after the bees go extinct, so will mankind.
That could be a traumatic situation if just by losing this particular insect that has such a global impact on our lives, on our diet. One of the things that I think was really amazing is that when you had come up with this idea, or as you said, the universe served it, that you wanted to educate people about the bee situation. And so you started the Bee Amazing Club, which is focused with kids and families, really everybody. And tell us a little bit about what the Bee Amazing Club is and how people can get involved.
So people go to beamazing.com and they can join the Beehive Club. When they do, they sign a pledge that's about 11 different things that were really near and dear to my heart. Pretty much be a good person, treat others with love and respect, turn off the lights, reduce your water use, things of that nature. So they sign the pledge and then they can print out a certificate. And then the next step is to upload a picture and you make your profile page. You select your bee totem name. If you were a bee totem, what would you be called? A little bee flies out and shows you on a map where your general location, and it shows you a reference to where your other Beehive Club members are as well. The main purpose of this page is to be able to participate in our inspirational challenges and our environmental contests. When they do so, they earn pollen points. Those pollen points can then be spent at the Beehive Club marketplace. This is where other people in the community have donated items that the kids can spend their pollen points on.
I see. So really, it's not only the kids giving back by the awareness of the environment, saving the bees. You guys are also really encouraging collecting and taking care of trash that's in your neighborhood, on your streets, clean up, conservation with water, energy. It's a very, very important thing. So really making them to be an integral member of the society and really just promoting community well-being. Well, the other thing that when they become a bee member, and of course this is a very safe program because only the kids can only just basically give shout outs to each other. Nobody else can talk to them. If they want to talk to Maggie, that's great. But we are creating a hive of busy little bees that are actually trying to make the world a better place. And I love that idea. Now, they also can come in the store, right? They're going to get a bracelet. They're going to sign a petition. And the petition, tell us a little bit about the petition.
So this is in neurolinguistic programming. The sentence "I am" is very powerful. So the kids would come in and write in, "I am happy, I am kind, I am funny." Then they go and they make a be sentence. "I be happy, be kind, be funny." Then they can come and make a bee bracelet where they write out using letter blocks, "Be happy, be kind." Then they can wear that bracelet around. They can trade them, or if they see somebody being sad, they can go give them a Be Happy bracelet.
So really Be Amazing, again, is about making a positive impact on the environment, awareness of how the bees are being impacted and how it's going to affect food and life as we know it. It is incredible.
Yeah, so I realized that people do their best when they're happy and when they're inspired.
Yes.
So our programs, our challenges are built for that. So like our homeless outreach that we're doing right now. We're going to film our homeless outreach so I can show everybody tips and tricks on how to do it themselves. It's all about going and showing people, not just feeding them, but showing that they're cared about. So many homeless people, people just walk past and they don't even want to look at them. We're going out and we're recognizing that they're a human being that deserves love and respect and kindness.
Absolutely.
But it's not just those that we're serving food to that are being touched. It's those that are doing the serving. One of my first homeless outreaches, my goddaughter joined us, and that's really what warmed my heart, was to see her embracing service.
And I think that is an incredible thing. Years ago, I used to work with refugee kids who didn't have much means themselves. And we went out in the community and we did trash pickup. The neighbors were not even picking up their own trash. And they're like, wow. And they almost felt convicted. Like, they're like, okay, I need to do my own job. It was amazing. Adults not picking up trash. Making the community a cleaner, better, happier place is something that Be Amazing is about. It's also about feeding the homeless. There's a massive amount of homeless people that we have, especially in San Diego. We have one of the highest homeless rates here in the country, outside of, let's say, New York, Chicago, Los Angeles. And we're going to go out there, and you guys are going to feed them. And what is going to be on the menu today, Maggie?
So today we're serving spaghetti with
Nice.
impossible beef, water, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and other snack food items.
So, again, we're not going to be feeding them for the whole day. It's not going to help get them by tomorrow, but it'll get them by for the next few hours, getting some food in their stomachs, and let them know that the community cares and loves them. And really, really an amazing thing. There's over 10,000 plus homeless people in San Diego alone. Be Amazing is really about
being the change that we desire to see in the world. It's about modeling proper behavior. If nobody's ever told you, if no one's ever showed you, how are you supposed to know what you're supposed to do? It's impossible. You only know what you've been shown and told. We're at a precipice, a tipping point. If we don't do something, that's it for us. Show the people that are around you the proper behavior. Because just because they didn't pay attention doesn't mean others aren't.
And one of the things I really like about Be Amazing and the Emerald Store is that there's more than meets the eye. Today we're focusing primarily on the Be Amazing Club and outreach at this store, or if you go to any other stores, there's a few more stores opening up actually. What
That's
other
correct.
locations do we have?
So we're also in the Bonita Plaza Mall, also here in Chula Vista, in the food court. That one is currently open and doing free COVID testing. The rest of the sections, as well as Be Amazing, are being built up as we speak. And we just signed the lease on the El Cajon Mall as well. Got the keys.
Okay, and El Cajon, what would we be doing there?
Same thing as the Emerald Store, where all the services are free.
Here at the Emerald Store, what I think is really, really awesome is that it's just more than the Be Amazing program. There is the Falling Leaves program, which is a children's book that the kids can get. They can even get their digital photo and have a personalized book for themselves. That's one thing. You guys have COVID testing, very important. That's free. You don't even need insurance.
Everything's free.
They also even provide at the store, they have yoga programs, which people can come and do yoga classes, which is awesome. And there's also a program that if you have for some reason think that you possibly had lost money, a paycheck, whatever it might be, they have a web portal that you can go and see if there's any money that maybe you didn't get paid from your employer because maybe
Class action lawsuits that you didn't even know you were a part of, refunds that came to an address that you'd already moved from. It's absolutely shocking how much money is out there that people didn't even know was headed their way.
I didn't even know that there was a portal that you could go to see, hey, was I a part of something where maybe I didn't get a paycheck or a part of a lawsuit, and you could see if that is, and then you could go through the state and then get that money.
Here we provide you the website as well as the paperwork to file for that money.
They also have a part of the program which provides petitions. So if you want to sign petitions and see what there's certain things out there, you can go into another part of the store and sign a petition for whatever cause that you feel that is very important. One of the things that I think is probably the icing on the cake, which I love, is that they have a yoga program, so people can come in.
We do. You can come and take a 15-minute yoga class for free as well.
Now, is there certain times of the day?
No, it runs every 15 minutes.
So if you want to come in here, become a Beehive member, if I can say that, right? And protect and promote bee conservation. Your kids can come in here. They can get a digital book and have their picture in it that they can have, which is cool. You can also find out if there's any owed money that you didn't know about, which I really like. Sign a petition for whatever cause that you have. Get a COVID test, and then get this. You can also get a 15-minute yoga class. They have massage chairs. So it's a one-stop shop, everybody. Please come out to the Emerald Store and go. This is really a magical place. Magik Maggie, again, thank you so much for having me. All right, thank you so much.
It's been a
Bye-bye.
pleasure.
Thanks again for watching the show today, and if you enjoyed it, please hit the subscribe button. This is Ricardo del California wishing you a good day.